Welcome back, everyone. Hundreds of people will hit the trails around Austin's Mueller Development this weekend, all to raise money to fight disease. Joining us now is Cameron Smith, the honored hero for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation here in Austin, and Jessica Bennett from the foundation to talk a little bit about which diseases we're talking about and why it's so important that we give a background on this. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's talk a little bit about, Jessica, which diseases we're raising awareness for.
Irritable bowel diseases consist of two diseases. That is Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. Crohn's disease typically affects the small intestine and can occur in various patches of the small intestine onto the large intestine. Ulcerative colitis, on the other hand, only affects the large intestine. Symptoms include diarrhea, vomiting, incontinence, severe stomach cramps. And because of the nature of the illness, it's very difficult for patients to talk about it sometimes, and understandably so. My son suffers from ulcerative colitis, and Cameron suffers from Crohn's disease.
And Cameron, can you tell us a little bit about your daily life and how this has affected you?
Well, before I used to vomit up to 8 times a day, and I had a high fever and constant stomach cramps, and it was just pretty tough to live with. But now I'm in remission and everything's fine. I only have to take 1 pill twice a day, and it's just back to normal, I guess.
Wow, that's wonderful to hear. So when all of this was going on, diagnosis and all that, is that part of it, just speaking about this, Jessica? You know, letting people know if you're feeling these symptoms, to say something, to do something about it?
It is. It's, you know, in each instance, it's difficult to detect sometimes.
Yeah.
Cameron has been very lucky that she's been responsive to typical medicines out there. My son, for example, has been an atypical case from the onset, doesn't respond to traditional medicine out there, does not respond to oral medications, responds very little to infusion treatment. So doctors here at Dell and at Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles work together to try to come up with the right combination of medicines to try to treat him properly. But yeah, it's not always easy to treat, and because of that, we do hope to raise awareness and speak a little bit more about it so that people are aware of it, because there is no cure for each of the diseases right now.
And we'll talk about that fundraiser that you guys are going to have to raise awareness about this. And how important is it for you to get the word out there, Cameron? Because like Jessica said, you are one of these unique cases where, in this case, it did work. It did help you.
Yes, well, since there is no cure, we really need to raise awareness so we can find a cure, because there is a cure out there somewhere. We just need to try harder, I guess.
Right. And you've been trying really hard, too. What have you been doing?
I've been participating in races, and 2 years ago I did a triathlon. Wow. Same with last year. And this year I did a adventure race, and that was the Muddy Buddy.
How amazing is that? How old are you?
I'm 14 years old.
Wow, Cameron. Amazing 14-year-old. Okay, let's talk about the fundraiser. That's going to be fun. What are we doing? When is that happening?
Go ahead.
Well, it's happening this Saturday, I think?
This Saturday over at the Amphitheater, Muller Lake Park. And we'll put the information out there so people can make sure that they get it. But what can people expect when they head out there, Jessica?
Festivities start at 4:30.
Okay.
We'll have fun attractions for younger kids. The walk actually starts at 6 o'clock. So we just hope we have people out there for the camaraderie, the support. A lot of these kids and adults need that support. So we're looking forward to seeing hundreds of people out there in support of that. And again, just enjoy the atmosphere, enjoy the outdoors that day, and enjoy a 2-mile walk.
It'll be a beautiful day, too.
I hope so.
We're going to check in with David for the latest on that. But Cameron, why do you do it? I mean, you, like you said, your life has gone back to a little bit more of a normal life. Why do you continue to raise awareness about this, then?
Well, there are many people that I know who are still having trouble with it.
Yeah.
And it's just tough for them, and I don't want them to go through what I had to go through with so many other people. And so I just want to find this cure so then no one else can really go through it.
All right. Thank you so much for both being here. We'll put the information out there so that you can head out on Saturday, 4:30, like we talked about, Amphitheater at Mueller Lake Park. That's at 4550 Mueller Boulevard. Take steps, be heard for Crohn's and Colitis. Thank you both, ladies, for being here.
Thank you.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, let's see what's coming on in KXAN.